Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how easy it is to recover your old cushions on your patio furniture. Since my furniture is going to be a different size than yours, I won't have a cut list, but I'll show you what I ended up using for mine so you can figure what size you'll need for yours. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so here's my square. 25 inches is my cushion. So I added 1/2 inch both directions. So I cut my squares. I cut 2 squares at 25.5 square. And then I cut 4 strips 25.5 by my cushion was 4.5 deep. So I made this 5 inches. And I'm going to use a 1/4 inch seam allowance. I'm going to go ahead and pin 2 opposing sides on. Right sides together. In my case, this fabric doesn't have a right side and a wrong side, so I can't really show you the difference, but right sides together, pin on the opposing side straps on, and then take it to your machine. 1/4 inch seam allowance, stopping 1/4 inch from both sides, so that when we put the whole cushion together, you won't have all that bulk in the corners. Okay, so we have the one side sewn on, and we did the back stitch at both ends. Now we'll just do a 1/4 inch seam allowance and attach the other side. Now I just did the same thing to the other square. I sewed the 2 opposing sides on, and then we'll put these all together next. Okay, so now you have 2 squares with the side straps, I'm gonna mess up my thread here. Now you have 2 squares with the side straps sewn on each one. So now I'm gonna put them together. Right sides together. And then I will take and pin this side to the missing sides of this one, and start to make it into a shape. Just don't sew the last side on because you need to leave one open to get the cushion in. It's very easy to get sidetracked and keep going. Keep sewing them all together. Okay, let's just start with this one. have one more side to sew. Not gonna sew the very last side. Leave one open. So if you want to make a zipper closure in this pillow, is what I did on my other pillows, is I took one of my side panels and I sewed the zipper into the center of it, and then I cut the panel to be 5 inches. So you just attach the zipper into the side panel. All right, so now we have all but one side attached right here. So we can put the pillow in. So now what I'm gonna do is go around and sew together all these end seams of the side seams. Just like everything else. So now, just to give my cushion, my stitching a little bit of extra strength, I am going to go ahead and sew the very edge. Here's my open end, and I'm just going to go ahead and sew a little bit really well on the ends so that when I slide the cushion in and I pull on this, it's not going to rip open. Side. This fabric is going to need to get serged because you see how it's shredding everywhere. You can either serge it, if you have material that ends up doing what mine's doing, you can either serge it or you can just overlock it. You know, just do a zigzag on the edge if you don't have a serger. That will be just fine. Okay, so here we go. My seams all look good. I'm gonna go ahead and serge this and then I'll be back. All right, so here's the cushion that I cover. It looks decent in the picture, but the fabric is pretty faded and like kind of brittle. So there's the before and here is the after. The seams all look good. And I've already covered the back cushions about 5 years ago, I guess. And those have held up well too. So there is the finished product. But anyway, it's super easy and you can do it too. So I hope you enjoyed.